What's up guys, David Wanted 797 here, back with another video. Now this one's going to be a quick tip and how to free up some space on your iOS devices. I have my iPad mini here, which is a 16 gig version, and obviously I'm beginning to fill it up. So this is a quick hack to get around that and make some free space to install an app or download some photos that you might want to use. First up, I'm going to jump into settings and show you that my iPad is a 16 gig with 12.46 gigabyte capacity, and the available capacity is 1.1 gigabyte. We're going to jump back in there in a second and see just how much free space I gain from doing this trick. Now, to do this trick, I believe you do have to be connected to Wi-Fi because we're going to ask the iPad to download a movie. To do this, I've got the iTunes and the videos app installed. You do need these available. They're obviously pre-installed on all iPads, but you do need, if you've deleted them, you do need to reinstate them. I'm going to jump into the iTunes store here, and you can see I've got Star Wars: The Force Awakens already open. This movie is for HD 5.6 gig. The smallest version for SD is 2.35 gigabytes. Now that's important to check because we don't want to try and download or rent a movie that will actually fit on the iPad. So this will only work if you're trying to do something that is bigger than the capacity that is available on the iPad at that time. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tell the iPad to rent this movie in HD. Now this is going to prompt the iPad to try and download that movie because it downloads the whole movie onto the iPad or checks that there's enough space available. It may ask for your Apple ID, which obviously if you do have enough space, it is going to charge you. But straight up it said it cannot download, there's not enough free space on the iPad. So if we jump out of this quickly, we may see the iPad actually doing its clean cycle. No, sometimes you see some apps turn black. If we jump back into settings now, what we'll see, I now have 2.02 gigabytes available. So that's the quick trick basically. Now you can actually repeat this step. So if I go in here and try and find a movie, the smallest 2.35, let's see if I can find a movie that's maybe a little bit larger. So I have the movie The Hobbit now, which I just found, which is a bigger movie. The standard definition version is 2.78, so that's definitely not going to fit on the iPad. I'm going to try and rent that now in HD. Wait for the iPad to give it a try, and I'm going to quickly jump out of this if it doesn't ask, just to show you, see if I can catch it doing its cleaning cycle. No, not again, but if we have another look, I still have 2.02 gig, so obviously there isn't much more to clean out on the iPad. I've done this before and I've actually done it 3 times and I managed to get back about 2.5 gig. So that's just a quick tip guys. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.